What's the deal, y'all? Today's video is extremely important. It's extremely critical. It's extremely crucial that y'all watch this from beginning to end. It's not that long, man. And I typically would provide my opinion and my thoughts on a particular video, or I would voice my opinion or thoughts about a particular topic that I have in mind. Today, I don't need to do none of that. I just need to provide y'all with the video, and I need for y'all to watch this shit. Today's video is by Tommy Sotomayor. Please watch from beginning to end, bro, and let me know what y'all think.
So going back to the family, so sorry, you were talking about how
yeah, like the importance of fathers
Yeah.
is you had, and I talked about it like slavery. I said with slavery, what happened is you had black people who was free who came and they had put them in chains. Well, when you put them in chains, the hardest part about it was, since they were used to being free, it was hard to get them used to being enslaved. So you had to beat them. Some of them killed themselves or revolted because they weren't used to this. But here's the problem. The ones who were left that kept producing children, they were all born with slavery. They thought slavery was normal. They were born into being slaves. So that's what you had after the 60s. The 60s, first off, produced a bunch of people that came from families, and they weren't used to that. But you had women who said, I could struggle with you, or I could take this money that the government's giving me, and all I got to do is sleep with you. I can have your kid and then kick you out. So it seemed like a good idea for them. Now, the first generation, it was difficult. But our generation, well, my generation then y'all's, because y'all's younger than me, y'all are so used to seeing fatherless men that we don't have a problem with leaving our children, because who cares that a man's not there? That's normal. As a matter of fact, girls get together and commiserate. Look online. They all commiserate on the idea of being single mothers, strong, and don't need no man.
Independent.
Yep. So they go out of their way to serve, to commiserate their struggle with each other, that we got a baby daddy and he ain't shit. And I always ask people, if you sleep with a man, and he ain't shit, and you still produce his kid, what does that say about you?
Exactly. Bro, you chose the nigga. You
Yes.
chose the guy that was deadbeat, and you complain about him. It's like, whose fault is that?
Exactly. If I sleep with a bunch of hoes, I can't get mad at them hoes for being hoes when I slept with them. If I knock up a bunch of hoes, apparently I like sleeping with a bunch of hoes raw. Deal with it. Then if you think about it, they love to tell us to man up. But what don't they tell themselves?
Woman up.
Woman up. That is not a thing, to woman up. And it should be. Because if you have the ability, and just to talk about what you talked about, you said that now you can go to jail, or they're trying to fight for this law that if I lie to you and tell you anything that happens to be not true and you sleep with me, it's like a form of
grape.
Yep. So if that's the case, then why is it that it's not called that when people go and you throw your condom away and they go in there and get the turkey baster and impregnate themselves?
Shout out to Drake.
Yep.
Drake just did. You saw the article with Drake
the
and
hot sauce. Yes.
Man, my nigga said, no, hell
You
no.
triggered my trap card.
Thought detect.
Right. But think about it.
My pussy burn.
But yeah, think about it. If I have sex with a woman and I have a condom on when I start, and I take it off, one, they call it stealthing, and two, I can be arrested for it.
Yeah.
But she can stick holes in my condom and there's no repercussions.
Wow.
A woman can say that a baby that she has is yours. The first thing they do is they put you on child support, and then they go and see if the baby's really yours. But they tell you have that option. But what we're starting out doing is we're putting your ass on the clock.
Yeah.
When they find out the baby isn't yours, does she go to jail?
No.
Nope.
Nothing happens.
Nope. So how do we have a situation where we as men don't fight against this? And lastly, when you have these women fighting people like Chris Brown and stuff, getting $20,000 and $30,000 a month in child support, I'm gonna say two things to y'all, and it should shock you. Medical malpractice has a cap on it. Somebody can kill you because they eating Cheetos while they were giving you heart surgery. There's a cap on how
Flamin'
much
hot Cheetos.
Right. There's a cap. There's a cap on how much you can get from them for their negligence. But there's no cap on child support. How is there no cap on child support? And I'm not capping. Now,
Stop the cap.
Just kidding. No, that's facts. So that's true.
and
That's
then
true.
finally, if money is that damn important that you need $20,000 from Chris Brown to give your broke ass, why not give Chris Brown the kid? Because he wouldn't ask you for a dime, broke bitch.
Bam. That's true.
Give the man with the money the kid. Why take the money from him? Because it's a scheme, and that's what go back to the 60s. The whole thing was men make money, and the government's job is to take money because we're all slaves. We pay them. That's why they take taxes from us regardless. We're their slaves. Who makes the most money? Men do. Men make the most money, so what you need is a wealth transfer. Who spends the most money in the United States?
Women.
Women. 70% of all commercials that you see on TV are directed towards whom?
Women.
Women. So they spend the most money. Now what they're trying to do is make it to where men don't want to be men, so they're turning all the boys into little girls. And when the boy becomes a little girl, what does he start doing? Spending, just like women. Wealth transfer is you going to get that money out of that man's hand and put it into the spender's hands, not the savers. And men, we save.
Yeah. Women are 80% of the consumer base.
Yep.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? They make 80% of the purchases and consume. And that's just how it is. They're less likely to save money, etc. So women value experiences more than wealth a lot of the time.
Even marriage, you go buy a ring, 30, 40K.
Our ring be $8.
Yeah, and then she wants
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah, you go buy a dress for her, you pay for the wedding. Before you know it, you're out like 100K plus, and you haven't even dated, you haven't even been married for like a day.
Mm-hmm.
And for all those out there right now that are saying, oh my God,
How dare you?
this is a bunch of
Misogyny.
Nope, these are facts. 80% of the consumer base is women. And I didn't know that 70% of commercials are tailored towards women.
Yep.
That makes sense because if you look at commercials in the West, what do they always do? They illustrate the man as some bumbling idiot. The woman is an intelligent one. She knows what's going on. Even in popular TV, they were starting to do this, with like Married and Children, The Simpsons, Friends. All the guys are idiots, but the girls are smart. Family
American
Guy.
Dad. The guy is a dummy.
Perfect. Yeah, every single time.
And here's what you got to think about too. Men don't just run around trying to get married. Like if you tell me you get married, I'm like, man, your boy ain't gonna just. We gotta go out there. No, we just think you sure you want to do this. Sure you want to do this. But so women are the main ones pushing for marriage. But guess who's the main ones pushing for the divorce after the marriage? Women. 70% of all marriages end because the woman petitioned to have it end.
Yeah.
Why? Because they've been incentivized to do so because of the wealth transfer. Dr. Dre just had to give a woman who signed a prenup $100 million. She signed a prenup. She still got $100 million from this man.
That's crazy.
Bro, I mean, yeah. That and we covered that divorce case, and it's ridiculous, bro. Like,
Yo, he's worked his whole life for that empire.
She didn't make now beat. She didn't hit the MPC. Didn't hit it one time.
She's a lawyer, allegedly, which means she probably passed the bar and never worked.
Oh, but
that.
But here's Dr. Dre's fault. Because guess who she was married to before she married him?
Who?
A dude named Sadale Threet. And if you guys look him up, y'all young, so y'all don't know. He used to play for the LA Lakers. So she was married to him, divorced him, and took his money.
Oh, shoot.
I did not
She
know
divorced him to get with
Dre.
So there's a trail. Damn.
Just like if you get Brittany Renner pregnant. I know it's difficult. I know I'd have a hard time pulling out. But you can't then get mad when she got your baby and she's on YouTube clowning you.
Damn.
You can't get mad. We are willing as men.
Happened to me too. I
Yeah.
was like, damn it.
But think about it.
But it was cap though, thank God.
Well, think about it. We as men, though, we're doing this to ourselves. We know the rules, and we're still doing it. And you know why? It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's easier to have men who are raised by women show the ultimate amount of respect for women. Because if they had fathers would tell them, look out for this. But mothers don't tell their sons, I used to be a hoe. That's how I trapped your daddy. Look out for women like me.
Yeah, they don't.
But what do fathers do with their daughters? We quick to tell our daughters, don't be no nigga like me. I did this wrong. I tell my daughter all the time, I ain't shit.
But daddy ain't shit.
Yeah, I ain't shit.
I ain't shit.
Yeah, you got to let them know I ain't shit. Because you want to protect your seed.
Yeah.
You don't want them to go down the same road you went down. Mothers will lie to their damn children. They will lie and act like in what's the movie Back to the Future, where the mother acted like she had never did anything wrong, but they went back in the past and found out she was straight hoe. But that's what women do. They will lie to keep their virtue. Well, men, we're not worried about that. Our job is to move forward. We will kill ourselves to make sure our children don't have to work as hard as we did. And that's why they want to take men out of the house. Because once men are out of the house, the government becomes the daddy. And
Yeah.
the government can come in at any point in time and tell you what to do. And right now, you can see it during the pandemic. These women are dependent upon checks from the government to live.
You don't want to see them choppers at your front door. You don't